2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. The action tonight will be happening out in Phoenix, where the Suns will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, this is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And Devin Booker, the youngest player to ever score 70 in a single game. Shaq, how impressive is that?
You know, it's so impressive that even Kyrie Irving mentioned that Booker's got the it factor. Might set a few more records before it's done.
Yeah, I believe so. In today's game, you can't have enough shooting. And Booker's also a pretty sneaky.
You know who else has the it factor?
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan. We're going courtside. He's got the call.
It's game time in Phoenix as the crowds look to cheer on their hometown Suns. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Berg here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss to the Golden State Warriors. And a very close one there, too. The buzzer sounded. They were only down by one bucket.
Yeah, it was a rough night for him. A lack of focus, I felt like, led to way too many mistakes.
I think you're absolutely right. Too careless with the basketball. I don't think you can expect to win when you're giving away that many opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot.
And Tyler Johnson, undrafted out of Fresno State back in 2014. One of those lunch pail players. Didn't take him long to make his mark in the NBA.
That one falls. Ball's got his first basket.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball, put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way.
Warren kicks to Johnson. Oubre, no one around him. Misses off the right iron. James left side. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Johnson with it. He's picked up by James. Lob pass to Warren. And it's Ayton missing.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
And it's the Suns' ball. 4-point game. Oubre can't get it to go.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Kuzma passes the ball. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Booker finds Johnson. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And LeBron throws it down.
Now, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
Suns still looking like they're getting going. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Ayton dishes to Oubre, and good that time.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation. Something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
And that one misses. In the early going here, Doris, we're already seeing a continued trend, putting 5 guys on the floor who can hit the face-up jumper.
Well, this is the new age in the NBA. The floor spacing is incredible because when you've got 5 face-up guys, all of whom can put the ball on the deck, all of whom can shoot, it creates so many driving lanes. And the origin of this, to me, goes back to the last Spurs NBA championship. It was such pretty basketball, the movement, the flow. That, to me, was the starting point for all this.
Team's kind of playing outside in, and it's fun to watch the change. Now Johnson. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. They get it back. Ayton. Good D by LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 3. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by McGee. Kuzma's got 6.
Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
Up top, Warren, guarded by Kuzma. Oubre kicks to Booker. Left Trey. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just tremendous range already. What a floor spacer Booker is at such a tender young age.
For 3, Ingram. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
The Lakers rebound. Second chance effort. Kuzma can't get it to go.
All right, getting the rhythm, man.
From deep so far in this game. Booker against Ingram. Shot from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. The Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, getting there is before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Warren. Jackson comes in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Bridges in for Tyler Johnson. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Mike Muscala is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Stevenson comes in for LeBron. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The shot's good from McGee.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
1:24 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
1:09 left to play here in the first. Rondo kicks to McGee. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. McGee's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Suns trailing. Now the pass to Ayton. And here is Holmes. Bridges, no one around him. Outside for Jackson. Fires the 3. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Booker the pass to Jackson. Now Ayton. He's guarded by Stevenson. Booker against Rondo. It's deflected, but he stays with it. Scooped up. Lakers leading by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For 3, Booker doesn't go for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
Well, the commitment is evident, and they are simply phenomenal at their aggression on the defensive end right now.
Rashawn Holmes out there with Jackson. And it's Crawford. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, all kinds kinds of ways to score from beyond that arc.
Muscala misses.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time. Well, things could not have been worse for the Phoenix Suns a year ago. They were the worst offense and the worst defense in the NBA. Boy, you guys talk about struggling. That's the very definition.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Jackson misses. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And you look at the stats for the Suns last season, Doris, not many bright spots.
Right, Kevin, I think this is an organization that throws the stats out. They are looking at building from the ground up. There are so many areas to address. The first is the acquisition of great NBA talent.
Muscala gets the bucket.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here's Booker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland. Crawford, no luck. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Bullock. Rebounded by Holmes.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league. He knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you've put in, trust your game. But just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. You're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA. And Phoenix making a change here. Warren's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lance Stevenson. LeBron comes in for Josh Hart. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
Here's Muscala. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Muscala's got 6 in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the paint. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
The Suns have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Jackson deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Crawford. Five to shoot. Releases. And there's Jackson on the assist by Crawford. Crawford's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the shot is good. Muscala's got 10 points.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off. You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Oubre comes in for Jackson. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Booker.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Now here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Warren kicks to Ayton. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. With LeBron in his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
Suns have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. Ayton dishes to Warren. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Johnson draws the double. In the corner, it's Oubre. Kicks it out to Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
For three, Caldwell Pope. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And that one falls for Jamal Crawford. The Suns making a switch here. Bridges checks in. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for LeBron. Reggie Bullock comes in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up, or he's gonna make you pay.
Crawford looking over the floor. Fires from deep. Not gonna go that time. It's all tied in Phoenix. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, what adjustments did they make to slow you guys down in the second quarter?
I mean, it's a good team. It's a really good team, and they executed in the second quarter, made shots, and got to a rhythm. So
we'll see who wins the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
And that'll do it for us.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Well, it's his specialty. There are certain guys who can dominate a half or even an entire game by generating second chances.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Lakers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Suns shooting 43% from the field. Well, Doris, for Kelly Oubre to maximize his potential in this league, the jump shot will be key.
Right, Kevin, and there are positive signs where Kelly Oubre and his long-range shooting are concerned. His usage and efficiency have both gone up over the last couple of years. He's also been more aggressive on the offensive end, spending more time at the free throw line, and you would expect that with the level of athleticism he brings.
Pass to Ayton. Shoots over McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over ball. Phoenix no good that time either.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
McGee, the pass to Kuzma. Back to McGee from 15 feet away. And that's good off the glass that time. McGee's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Lakers. The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Warren against McGee. Puts it up from 12, and the jumper falls for him. Warren's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
Here's Johnson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
You know, coming out of the break, you want a fast start, and they go 1 for 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Calls timeout. A lot of guys can take over a game, Doris, at a moment's notice. A snap of your finger. In your mind, who goes that quickly into that zone and takes over like that?
I'll tell you this, the guy who comes first to my mind is Klay Thompson. I mean, what we've seen this guy achieve in a 12-minute quarter and the speed with which the ball from the touch of his fingertips to the release is incredible. Damian Lillard, another guy, doesn't get it off quite as fast as Klay, but can put 20-30 in a quarter in a heartbeat. Guys like Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, when they start cooking, boy, you better step out that kitchen because you're going to be in trouble.
Well said. Here's Booker following the basket by LeBron James. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor.
You know, I think, guys, what's amazing to me is LeBron has been in his prime for over a decade at this point. And we all kind of keep waiting for Father Time to catch up. But who knows when that's going to happen?
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
Holmes kicks to Jackson. To Holmes. The rebound by the Lakers. And Doris, normally players LeBron's age start to decline, but it isn't happening.
Yeah, Kev, I mean, LeBron said he wants to be the player to break the mold and dominate into his late 30s. Listen, he wants to play with his oldest son, so we'll see what happens.
Here's Johnson following the basket by LeBron James. Ayton dishes to Jackson. And the Suns miss again. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Stevenson. The shot from the low post is good. Stevenson's got his first points in this one.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Now here's Johnson. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Stevenson can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that one drops for him. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Bridges is checked in for the Suns. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Mike Muscala. Reggie Bullock comes in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's LeBron. And again, the Lakers, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Bridges passes to Booker. For the lead. Headshot off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Rondo kicks to Hart. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Phoenix. No good from Booker.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
Let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
The Suns shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Passes to Ayton. Shoots over McGee. And that one goes long.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Shoots over Holmes. Nice shot by James. James has got 11 points.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Booker against Rondo. Booker looking around. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton, and he converts the layup. Ayton's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, good job so far. Good job. We got to make some shots, but we're playing hard to make them take tough shots.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Oubre out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Bridges. And it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, he doesn't quit on that play. Just stays with it and gets some easy points on the putback. That's nice.
Booker outside. To take the lead. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Kuzma, that's good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Booker. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man, and you deliver the ball right away.
Suns trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Warren, here we go. Good on the shot.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Kuzma, that's good.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for the Lakers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Igor Kokoskov address the team. He was not happy with their shot selection, and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with the plan. We'll see if they can get it going.
Here's McGee. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 8. To the inside. Oubre. Great D that time from LeBron.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Booker. Corner shot. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen by Warren. And they're pushing it up. Here's Booker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Johnson, and stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up Los Angeles, the Lakers again in transition. And Ball slams it in.
Well, just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Booker against Ingram. Booker finds Warren. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Booker trying to free himself up. Here's Oubre. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now, he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
James, the pass to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. Doors are seeing a lot of movement on the offensive side of the ball. A lot of screening, a lot of movement, obviously, without the ball. Does that require more awareness, not only on the offensive side to make those moves, but also defensively?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. One of the most important things you can do if you're an excellent defensive team is you start with communication. So as that action starts, the movement and the screening, are the teammates talking? Screen coming right, screen coming left. Do we want to trap the screen? Do we want to make sure the ball gets out of a certain player's hands? Communication in this day and age against motion offenses has got to be at the top of the list defensively.
Well said. Ayton, he's checked in for his shot hole. It's deflected.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
2 points. That one goes. Timeout called. The Suns. They trail by 12. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win.
What instincts this guy has on the glass. Has a real knack for getting in tight and always being ready for the tip.
2 points. That one goes.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint. And those are all high percentage shots. But the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Here's James, and again it's the Lakers.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks totally defeated.
Count that one.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built here into the next game, because this one looks over.
And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what the fans came to see.
Well, they took the crowd completely out of this game, and when you get a lead like that, it's sort of deflating for the home crowd. What a solid victory on the road.
You know, Doris, there's a lot to like about T.J. Warren's game, especially on the offensive end.
You're right. He's resourceful. He's versatile. There's enough size there to challenge you on the interior. He's worked on that perimeter skill. Just one of the guys who naturally knows how to score. Josh
Jackson's checked in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Booker. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Muscala, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Reggie Bullock comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. The drive by Rondo, and he banks in the layup.
And that's the dagger right there, really the nail in the coffin.
I think it might have a few nails already in it, but you're right, this game is all but official at this point.
Johnson, good.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 12.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Timeout call, the Suns. They're trailing by 12. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
No, I think you're exactly right, Greg. You've got to take any positive you can get. You'd like to see them come together and build something, even if it's in a loss.
Count that one.
You've got to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations. Josh Jackson, aggressive on the catch there. Really nice.
LeBron kicks to Muscala. Over Ayton. Again, Los Angeles.
No, you're right. Something has to change in their defensive approach. They're making things far too hard on themselves right now.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron in the first half could have gone either way. What was the difference down the stretch?
Well, defensively, we stepped up. That's what it's all about with our team. We know we get stops, we get a better opportunity to get a win and execute offensively.
Really looked different in the second half. Thanks very much, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. We're bringing you the Los Angeles Lakers out at Staples Center as they'll face off against the Denver Nuggets. For the Nuggets, they come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4. We'll see if they can get it done. And tonight, 2 teams that love to get in transition. Shaq, talk about successfully running the break.
Well, I'm not a guard, but I have led the break before. And what you need to do, you got to keep your eyes ahead, have to see the whole floor. You got to be willing to make that extra pass, Ernie.
Wow. You talk like a guard. You were like a point guard up there.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations, man. But don't force things. That's the other part. You know, just make the easy play. And if it's not there, slow it down. Set up your half-court offense, and then get it into the big guy if you have one.
But don't you want to get the crowd on its feet? Don't you want to make that play that gets the whole arena up?
Yes, you know what they used to call me, Ernie?
What's that?
Shaquille Johnson.
Wow. Because he was like magic, but he was shot.
I get it, Kevin.
Oh, I get it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
No question about it. Honed in completely. They demonstrated real grit in a tough place to play, and they got the result they wanted.
It's been a nice clean game, huh?
So the Nuggets win the tip. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Murray and Harris, the guards. Plumlee out there with Jokic, and it's Porter at the 3 spot. To the paint, here's Kuzma, and the jumper from down low is good. Kuzma's got the opening field goal of the game for Los Angeles. Now Harris. And there's the pass to Jokic. And for teams not enjoying a quick start to the season, Clark, how long until they start to push the panic button, making some big moves?
You know, Kevin, I don't think you ever can push the panic button. I think you have to have a sense of what direction you're going, be realistic about who you are and what you have. And that's where good leadership comes in, not just with the team itself, from the coaches to the players, but in your front office, too. I mean, you've got to have some flexibility to adjust to the length of the season and challenges of it, and yet still stay on course with your overall plan.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Jokic.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Harris kicks to Murray. Jokic passes to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. McGee with the block. Here's Ball, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Porter.
Wasn't the easiest of rookie years last season for Lonzo Ball. Came in with a lot of hype and high expectation. Yet, you got to keep big picture in mind. Overall, a solid start to his career, and he showed why he is viewed as such a promising prospect. Can't give up on this kid yet.
Now here's Plumlee. 9-point game his last outing. Jokic finds Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you know, this is something Jokic does extremely well. He excels at finding the open man with quality passes.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Mike Malone.
And Coach had nothing but praise for his players, saying, "They've done everything I've asked. They put in the extra work in practice, trying to turn their weaknesses into strengths. That's showing up in the win column." As a coach, Kevin, it's probably the best you can ask for. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
How about that persistence there? Jokic refusing to give up on the glass.
Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Kuzma's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Gotta like how they've come out here. I mean, connecting on 4 of their first 5 shots, yes, that's good.
Jokic, no good.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
For 3, Ingram trains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result. Well, he was the 6th pick in the draft not too long ago, Jamal Murray, and started slowly, which can happen for a lot of young guys. Shooting percentages were down, turnovers up, but everybody knew he could still shoot.
And Clark discussing Murray. This is a guy with truly deep range.
Yeah, in the gym range, Kevin, and his shooting stays consistent no matter where he shoots the ball from. I think his best trait, shooting the ball, is one that every team craves.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Denver. Murray kicks to Jokic. Shoots over McGee, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
When you let Nikola Jokic get comfortable, it's a wrap. It's all over. He's a skilled scorer on the interior.
And it's Ingram missing. The Nuggets trail by 7. Beasley with now guarded by Ball. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Hey, Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. LeBron James third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hondo comes in for Ball. Denver also making some changes. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Plumlee. Martin comes in for Porter. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Martin from outside. Here's Hernangomez. Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's McGee. Martin with the rebound.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
And he's able to get it back. Count that one. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And with the time running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Muscala, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Ingram. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. And going against him.
Oh my God, man.
This is the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with the win.
And Clark, a lot of great names to choose from, but who would you pick for your...
Look at this shit. None of my shots ain't falling, but their shots.
It's tough when you have such a robust list, Kevin. I always start with Kareem whenever he's in the conversation because that guy was my idol as I grew up watching.
They can make every fucking shot.
There, Magic, Wilt, Shaq, Elgin, and Jerry West, and Kobe. That's too many, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some great names there, though, Clark. You're right. Hard to pick just one. Now here's Beasley, and the wide-open shot for Morris. Well, good with the triple. Stevenson dishes to Rondo. Over Morris. Rondo's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Barton, no luck.
And there was no effort on behalf of the defense. None. I mean, the shooter has to be upset with himself for missing that shot.
And that one, good. Hart's got his first basket of the night.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Nuggets.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Beasley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Barton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Martin with it. 9 points last game out. Pass to Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic just got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here.
That's pretty eye-opening in the paint, boy.
Teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league.
Basketball, like passion, love.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Yeah, outworking them right now, plain and simple. I mean, they've been terrific in the open floor.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Isaiah Thomas. Will Barton is out there with Jokic.
How the fuck you missed that, bro? Wide open.
That's updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Wide open, bro.
Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far.
Captional David, thank you.
Well, Isaiah Thomas met with a lot of teams in free agency before deciding on the Nuggets, and it just wasn't a great market for IT after coming off such a rough season. Had to settle for a short-term deal to show he could still be an impact player.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Bucket is good. He's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that's good off the glass that time. And the Lakers lead by 5.
How about the energy? Just relentless here. Rondo excellent at just gliding down the floor and finishing in style.
Thomas goes in, got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Here's Hernan Gomez. Offensive rebound. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mike Muscala. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Porter passes to Thomas. Can't hit from in close.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Took him no time at all on that one. LeBron's got his first 2 points of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Ball against Thomas. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Good work there as it goes.
An aggressive offensive player. When Harris has a quality look inside, he takes advantage of it.
Puts up a 3. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Ball. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray kicks to Thomas. Mark, when you played some tremendous talent at the forward position, as you go back in your Rolodex, who was the toughest matchup for you?
Well, I look at some of the names of guys that I played against. Mark Aguirre, Larry Bird, obviously Kevin McHale in Boston. Calvin Nat was terrific with Portland at the time. Marcus Johnson in Milwaukee. Bernard King in New York probably was the toughest guy I had to deal with because he was such an animal and beast as a scorer and was relentless in his movement without the ball. He was probably the hardest guy I had to check for.
Some great names there.
Yeah, big-time scores at that forward position.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Bullock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bullock's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Lakers. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Kings. Thomas finds Plumlee. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Plumlee's got 6 points in the quarter.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray surveying the D, down low, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Wide open look here for Murray. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Ball. And the Lakers with another miss. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harris outside. To the left side wing. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Really left alone that time. Bullock's got 9 points.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at them. Show them you can shoot from outside all night long.
But they get it back. It's LeBron with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers ahead, leading by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll about do it as we get...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what Mason Plumlee has done in this game.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination. Strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
For 3, hits it from three-point range. Murray's got his second bucket tonight. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a two-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. He kicks to Plumlee. Jokic against McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Nikola Jokic, boy, the addition of that three-point shot, Clark, has really opened up things for his offense.
Without question, Kevin. Already a great passer. Now that he can stretch the defense, the passing lanes become wider for him. also the driving lanes open up for his teammates. So very difficult to take away everything when Jokic is knocking down perimeter shots.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Mike Muscala is checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Barton kicks to Hernan Gomez. They get it again. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Nikola Jokic. Los Angeles calls timeout. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for Los Angeles.
And this is a high-powered offense today. Clicking on all cylinders, making things happen, and also good use of the three ball. Just enough to keep the defense off balance.
Muscala hits the bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Rondo against Morris. To the paint, Jokic, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
I am very impressed with the poise Jokic has shown tonight. He's been unflappable no matter what they've thrown at him.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Beasley left side. The shot from the low post is good. Beasley's got his first bucket in this one.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, I tell you, he's so good at scoring in a lot of different ways. Kuzma enjoys showing off the full repertoire of his game.
Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Morris. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Jokic. And finally, they hit one. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
Yeah, making his teammates better through his passing. Greg, you know about that because you did it. Great job sharing the ball.
Well, I appreciate it, partner. Always important to have somebody keep rhythm in the game.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And a switcher also for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Juan Hernangomez. So many outstanding athletes in this great game of pro basketball. Talk about a couple guys, Clark, who maybe aren't widely known or regarded in that way, but are terrific athletes.
Yeah, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes to mind. Great size and endurance and stamina. Tell you what, Clint Capella for a big guy.
Yes.
Gets up and down well, good strength. I'm very impressed, and still very, very young in his career. Those would be 2 guys I would highlight. And Terry Rozier had a bit of a breakout season this past season with the Celtics. So those would be a couple of guys that I would put on that list.
Barton outside. Here's the 3. The Nuggets keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Basket counts, and 12 points for Mason Plumlee. 1:49 left to play in the third. To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Nuggets trail by 4. Morris passes to Jokic. Rebound by Muscala.
Looked like he rushed the layup to me. I mean, the defense was late on contesting that one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the Denver Nuggets probably would have made the playoffs last year if their defense, Clark, had performed as well as their offense.
Well, simply put, dead last in opponent's field goal percentage. Very few teams with that stat ever make the playoffs. Some of it's perhaps scheme, but most of the time it's about attitude and effort and personnel. That's not going to get it done in the robust and tough West.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. James checked in for Mike Muscala. Caldwell-Pope comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Releases. Hart, no good.
Damn.
The Nuggets trail by 4.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Execution paramount. Speed it up and put the defense on their heels if you can.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Morris against Ball. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Jokic. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Jokic has got 22 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Lakers lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Murray and Harris. They're gone. Porter is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray kicks to Jokic. Porter against Caldwell Pope. Porter, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. James with the bucket.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Murray against Ball. McGee with the block.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And Michael Porter, he has the natural attributes of an elite scorer.
He's got incredibly deep range. You can see that all the way back in high school. Almost automatic for mid-range. And as he adds strength, he'll become a force inside as well.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's the pass to Harris. The 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
Passes it to Kuzma. Over Plumlee, and Kuzma gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Nuggets trail by 6. Denver calls timeout.
You know, we're over a year now into the Magic era of the Lakers front office, and Magic showed no hesitation shaking things up with trades, and I think he also did a solid job in the draft as well.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He knows his team is struggling tonight from the 3-point line, so he told them to go for more quality shots inside. We're shooting way too many threes, he said. No more Hail Marys. Let's get inside to the post. Back to you guys.
In this Lakers front office, I think almost every fan, Clark, would be pleased with the job they've done.
I agree. I mean, they didn't have a ton to work with and made the right move. I mean, yeah, there were a couple of bumps along the way, but still ended up landing some outstanding free agents.
Porter kicks to Jokic. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Kuzma, and another basket for the Lakers.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Harris dishes to Plumlee. Ball against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 8. Down low, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Teardrop shot. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ball, the pass to McGee over Jokic, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Porter kicks to Murray. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Kevin, it certainly hasn't been for lack of effort, but still, his team needs him to do more out there.
And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the clever passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the court.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Beasley's checked in. That's good from Plumlee. Lakers leading by 7. Pass to Kuzma. Over Plumlee. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 26 points.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this 4th quarter.
Jokic inside, guarded by McGee. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. That's now 26 points for Jokic.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Kuzma.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray kicks to Porter. Over LeBron. Grabs the rebound again. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Boy, I like seeing that toughness on the offensive glass. Did a nice job judging, anticipating where the miss was going, and then putting it back in. Nicely done.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, this one is ready to be put on ice. Not a whole lot they can do from here.
Just refusing to back down when the spotlight's brightest. Porter outstanding at taking over here in the clutch. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The Nuggets shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. Denver calls timeout. They're down by 7. 52 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. .52 seconds left in the game. Murray against Ball. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead early. The feed to Ingram. Beasley with the steal.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, it would take a miracle for them to come back, in my mind, like Tracy McGrady against the Spurs type of heroics. A lot of points in a little bit of time.
That one falls.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
Well, to me, they looked emotionally spent.
3 from the inbound. He can't get that one. Here's the Lakers with the ball. 9-point game. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Well, they've got to be pleased with the effort they've seen so far tonight. Everybody pitching in for what looks to be a solid W.
Kicks it out to Beasley. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what did you work on this offseason and add to your game?
Just wanted to come in this season more complete basketball player. Playing inside, playing outside, coming off pick and roll, shooting, and also making plays for my teammates, which I love to do. And it's good to get a great win on our home floor, but it's a very, very good team.
Great effort tonight, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Spurs in San Antonio. Well, for San Antonio, they lost game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And tonight we get to see the veteran Rudy Gay. Shaq, this is a guy who can give you 20 every time he steps on the floor.
You know, he has the confidence to create his own shot. He's only getting more efficient as the year goes on.
Yep. He still wants the ball in crunch time. He has the size, and it's vertical. And still.
We've got basketball action at the AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Indiana Pacers. And they took that loss to just 1 point. Those close ones hurt the most.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Well, the opponents ran some pretty good sets, too. I mean, let's be honest, creating some nice open looks.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with Ball, and it's LeBron in at the 3. You know, and early on, you want to win games, of course, but maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie, humble, ready to work, ready to listen. And then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective.
Cold start to the 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ingram with the steal. All going up court. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Can't shake Kuzma. Even when you try to get physical with him, he maintains his focus. You rarely see a player enter the NBA as polished as Kyle Kuzma did. I mean, he goes beyond the numbers. He simply looked like a 5-year vet from the get-go. He has the makings to be a pretty good player with the start he had.
And Chris, for Kuzma, he has said he is striving to be one of the greats.
Kuzma is a very versatile scorer and plays like a star already. Now, look, he's great with his jump hook or in any ISO situation. He's already exceeded expectations, but hopes to do even more in the near future. But I would caution you, your sophomore year, everyone has scouted you and they know your game. Just be ready.
Here's DeRozan. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And DeRozan kicks to Gay. That shot off. And the Lakers take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Oh, man, the dunks that Gay flushes home are what he's best known for, a relentless athlete. Just flat out gets it done.
LeBron passes the ball. Good, and the assist goes to James. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to the right wing. Here's Aldridge. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Walker. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
This is as good as it gets for first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Murray against Ball. Kicks it out to Gay. Fires from deep. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bertanis, he's checked in for Gay. Bryn Forbes comes in for Walker. And Derek White subbed in for Murray. Now here's White. 9 points last game. 5 to shoot. Bertanis comes up empty down low. Lakers leading by 9. And isn't it amazing how overnight the Lakers went from a rebuilding team to a contending team now with LeBron?
You know, whatever team LeBron has been on has always been a threat to make the finals. Magic Johnson knows that. He was always a threat to make the finals. 9 for him, 8 for LeBron. The Lakers recognize and know that they have a 4-year window with LeBron. Now, titles are a standard for Magic Johnson and the Lakers, and their commitment to bringing LeBron in shows that.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in, and then for the Lakers. And Stevenson's checked in for LeBron. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Forbes. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Got that one up quick.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And White kicks to DeRozan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Baseline try. And no good. Good D by Rondo. Lakers leading by 7 to the paint. Here's Muscala, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl. Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And one of the weaker areas for this group. Only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
He doesn't get the second one. Well, with Kawhi Leonard gone, a new era for the Spurs. Even with the addition of DeMar DeRozan, San Antonio looks to be entering their most significant rebuild in decades.
Yeah, but at least they were able to get a star in DeRozan. Now, I would call it more of a reload than a rebuild for the Spurs. Still a lot of talent to work with on that roster.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Forbes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Mills, who's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And the Lakers also making a switch. Bullock's checked in. White with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
For Los Angeles, they have come up empty at the line so far in 3 attempts. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Hart. And Mills kicks to Bertans. Pass to White. Poked away. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Always a good strategy. Get as many people involved as you can early on.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Mills. He's out there with White. DeRozan out there with Poeltl. And it's Bertans in at the 4-man position. Here's Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
And really, Poeltl is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. Spurs trail by 8. And Mills kicks to White. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Muscala misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
White, good.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Well, he has the ability to make some subtle adjustments.
Come on, man.
Just create just enough space to get your shot on.
No good on the 3. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Here is the 2K leader with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. Well, you look at Bullock, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And the pass to Mills. With shooting at such a premium in today's game, let's talk aesthetics, Chris. For your money, the prettiest jump shot you think going in the league right now?
There's 4 that come to mind and one guy that doesn't play in the league anymore. Let's go with Klay Thompson. You know he can knock it down. Probably the best catch-shoot guy in the league. Now you got to go to Bradley Beal.
Beautiful stroke.
And Ray Allen. Oh, they had 2 of the prettiest strokes you've ever seen. Steph Curry, the flea flicker, how quick it is pure, but I got to add one person. had a pretty jump shot too.
Delker.
That's yeah. And I played against Dale, and it was so quick and so similar to Steph's shot. Anytime I see Steph, I think of his dad. I used to tell Steph a couple years ago, I think your dad can still shoot better than you, but I think he's proven it.
Good on the three-point shot.
An elite passer in his position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Walker in the corner. Fires for three. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Lakers leading by 6. He dishes it to McGee. And stolen by Gay. And a wide open look for Walker. And he overshot that one, missing.
I don't care who it is. You can't leave him wide open from that range.
Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And the shot is good. Gay's got his second bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
For three, Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Pure scorer. I mean, the key, as always, is confidence. When Ingram plays with this, he's capable of taking over.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
Don't forget his rebounding work, too. They couldn't contain him on the glass. And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
The shot's good from McGee.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
Here's Aldridge. Shoots over McGee. Gay. And another shot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And checking out some numbers here for LaMarcus Aldridge. He's coming off an excellent season. 9th in scoring, 17th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
And so it's San Antonio with it after LeBron James's miss. Aldridge kicks to Gay, shoots over McGee. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles lead's cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gay.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Hart, no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Ingram from the arc. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Brandon Ingram. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. San Antonio calls timeout.
Oh, man, I just love the talent, attitude of the young core of the Lakers. When you think about Ball, Ingram, and Kuzma, they all play with passion. This team has a bright future as the group grows together.
And the Spurs with some changes. Acapurdo comes in for Walker. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Stevenson's checked in. McGee with the block.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for San Antonio. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
What an advantage for a big man to have that smooth stroke at the line.
James kicks to Stevenson. And it's off from three-point range.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist. You better check your rear view when you're driving to the hole.
And how about the excellent court vision, just keeping the defense off balance?
Well, if you're his teammate, you love this right now because all you have to do is focus on finishing.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And off the glass, that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Inside, Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Aldridge has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Stevenson missing. Shot, high post. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Takes the 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We did make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Something analysis. We didn't make shots. Hell, duh. I think so. We didn't make shots.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio did?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in anything.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Ingram. And it's McGee in at the 5. Home in the paint. Chris, LeBron James here with the Lakers signed a 4-year deal with the team that surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, Kevin, and what is scary, though, is LeBron just doesn't seem to be slowing down. I mean, Father Time is undefeated, but he could be at this level of greatness all 4 years. And to think this might not even be his last big contract, that's just stupid. I mean, that speaks to the greatness.
And here's Walker outside. The Lakers with the rebound.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Now, here's Walker. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the Lakers with another miss. Spurs trail by 10. And DeRozan kicks to Walker. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. It's tipped. And here we go with DeRozan running it up. Whoa!
has the reach of game. That's what makes him such an effective two-way player. If you're lazy with the ball around him, he'll shove it down your throat.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos.
Uh-oh, and we all know what can happen when this fella gets hot. And guys, he is hot.
Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Gay with the drive, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
You got to respect Gay's ability to bury shots on the drive. He gets to the rim in no time.
James, that's a two-pointer. Walker with the rebound.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
And they pick up 2. And it's 13 points for Gay.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Timeout called the Lakers. You know, see, we've spoken before about the skills that were hardest for you to develop. What parts of your game were the easiest to strengthen and fine-tune?
Wow, that's a great question, Kevin. I have to think about that. The easiest. Well, I would say for me it was whatever I was doing well in college, and so that was on the post, on the right block, or stealing James Worthy's spin move. It was easier to get a little bit quicker in that because now I got to see him use it and do it to me. It was easier to have my jump shot start to get to the place that I wanted it to as a rookie. But why? Because I had one of the greatest shooters of all time, Chris Mullen, there to sit and practice with me. So when you have a great shooter and a mentor like him, it's easier because they explain it to you, and then not only do they explain how to do it, they show you through their work ethic. And so for me, it was pretty easy in those areas because I had a great mentor in Chris Mullen.
I love that story. They get it again. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles leads cut down to 4 on the bucket for Mulridge.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Walker finds DeRozan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Gay on the way. Shoots over Kuzma. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Muscala. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bertens comes in for Rudy Gay. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Walker. And it's White in for Patty Mills. And White kicks to DeRozan. Now here is Poeltl. Pass to Bertens. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered us some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
I tell you, Rondo sees it all on the floor. He's got an ability to just cripple a defense with his passing. And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Now here's White. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. Here's Kuzma, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
For being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma's made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mike Muscala. Lance Stevenson comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Josh Hart in for Reggie Bullock. Now here's White. With the teardrop, a rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got 7 rebounds in the game. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter play.
Yeah, I mean, has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives the lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through strength.
From deep, Stevenson, a three-pointer is right on target. Stevenson's got 5 now.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here is Forbes. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside DeRozan. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 13.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You see it up there on the scoreboard.
Right side, White. Over Rondo. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Pirtle. White is out there with Murray. And it's DeRozan. And it's Bertans in at the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's White. And White slams it in.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
Spurs trail by 14. Murray outside. And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
McGee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 15.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Murray. He gets it in there. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's LeBron. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
And it's White missing. Lakers leading by 13. Hart the pass to LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
He's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. San Antonio calls timeout. Last season, C-Webb, the Lakers made an effort to play with a high pace in their game.
Well, this is the direction the team wants to strive towards. Second in the league last season in pace of play. The players and the front office all want to get back to that Showtime era Lakers style of play.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Gay comes in for Davis Bertans. And Walker subbed in for White. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Josh Hart. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys.
Here's Gay. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shoots over Kuzma. San Antonio again missing. Takes a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his third assist on the night. And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And with DeRozan getting traded, he said he felt backstabbed by Raptors management after they said he wouldn't be traded. At the end of the day, people will do what's best for their own position, whether they're a GM or a player. But you better believe they'll love DeRozan in Toronto forever, no matter what jersey he wears.
And last summer, after 9 terrific seasons in Toronto, DeMar DeRozan traded to San Antonio.
And guys, you have to feel for the sudden change for DeRozan. Gave Toronto some of their best years. At the same time, happy that DeRozan has gone to an organization that has proven success over the years.
Now, here's Aldridge. Shoots over McGee, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on LeBron James. When you look at the amount of threes Chris being taken now, do you think the league as a whole is too dependent upon the perimeter offense?
I don't think so. If you look at Golden State, we all tend to think that they've shot the most threes last year. It actually was Houston.
Right.
And when you look at how Golden State does not just settle for threes, Kevin, but they can shoot them at any time. And maybe the best three-point shooter in the history of the NBA, Curry, will lay a difficult layup over the top of your head just as quick as he'll shoot a tough three from 45 feet. That's what it seems like, but the good teams like the Golden State make you feel like they're shooting a lot of threes, but actually play with a balanced game. Those that try to copycat and just shoot threes, I don't think they've won a championship yet. So I think it's about having that balance, and maybe the league overall is shooting too many threes, but the champions who shoot threes, I don't think take too many.
And DeRozan throws it down.
When you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Murray kicks to Gay, shoots over Ingram, rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kuzma, good, and the assist goes to James. Kuzma's got 15 points here in the second half.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Pass to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Davis Bertans comes in for Rudy Gay. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Walker. It's Mills in for Murray. San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 21. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's kind of taken on that role of chief distributor tonight and run with it. Seems like every possession's ended with one of his assists. And they played through him, and he's been one cool customer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. To the wing right side. Here's Kuzma. Good work defensively by Gay. Spurs trail by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
Their offense had a great flow to it because of how well he was moving the ball. His assists were way up there, and he kept everybody looking to get open.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Now here's Murray to the middle. Lets it go, and that's in. Nice feed on the play.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
For three, Ingram. They grab their own miss. Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, it's just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by McGee. Here's Ball. And the shot goes in.
Good at getting into the lane. Ball, I mean, you can see how confident he is on the drive.
And here is Murray. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Congrats on the win. What did you like best about the way your team played tonight?
Came out with a lot of intensity. Offensively, we moved the ball, and everyone was involved. And defensively, try to get as many stops as possible, and we was able to do that.
Thanks for your time, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
I could take a loss. I could take a loss now. But I'm not gonna lose. Fuck you mean, man?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. Looking at the last game for Minnesota, it was a win against the Bucks. Coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. Hold on to your seats, folks. Should be a wild ride. Whoa! 2 athletic clubs facing off. Kenny, how do you expect this one to go down?
Ooh, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, and great showmanship.
Should be exciting for the players and the fans. The team that takes care of the basketball will have the edge.
Okay, time for tip-off.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come into town for this one. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. Boy, do we have a treat for you folks. The big ticket is here. Kevin Garnett in the house. KG, welcome.
Man, a lot of people don't know that you actually gave me the name, the big ticket. Dude, K-Hard, man, I hope you got a package of all this somewhere. I hope you own all the names that you've given over the years.
You're the big ticket still. Great to have Kevin Garnett. Take a look at the Timberwolves. They have started the season with gusto. 4 consecutive wins, no losses, as they battle here in Game 5 of the regular season.
And I think for the Timberwolves, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McGee in at the 5. To the inside. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And it's Rose with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Covington in the corner. Traps in the tray. Covington's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Doc Rivers, your coach with the Celtics, such a great leader. Brought your team together. Talk about that.
He brought us the belief from Mbutu and bringing all of us together, and that you give yourself for the greater of the group. And everybody bought into that. When you hear about the Miami one, Pat Riley had all those. And giving yourself to something. When you think about what team is, all these great coaches, these great minds, these great philosophers, it all surrounds that whole little philosophy right there, giving yourself to be able to get something and gain something.
Very interesting.
Very, very interesting. But a true philosophy of winning.
Rose passes to Towns. Ball against Rose. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
So, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
And the rejection by Towns. Inside, here's Gibson. Ball with the rebound.
And not believe he missed that. I'm sure he can't either.
I agree. Wasted no time on that one. LeBron's got 5 now.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And the type of leader you are, Kevin, the idea of coaching must have crossed your mind at some time. Am I right?
Oh, no. Listen, I like to think...
Too much?
You know what? You have to have a certain patience with coaching. I like to think of myself as a teacher. I like to think of myself as being able to articulate certain things about the game, have a high IQ, being able to translate that from, how I'm thinking to showing you. Those are the things that enthusiastic about, some stuff I want to show. I don't have any enthusiasm about being out here, X's and O's, drawing up a play. That, man, being a coach is a huge responsibility.
And if they couldn't match your intensity, I'm sure that would frustrate as a coach, right?
You have to understand that not matching my intensity, but getting a goal done. How you go about something is your way. As long as we're here to reach the same goal.
Yes.
I can't tell you how hard to do something, but I will hope that you would do it hard enough to where it was preventative or however hard it took to reach the goal. And, I've always said that if I'm able to teach someone and get them to work with me, I would hope that they would put some velocity in it in the hopes of which I win at. That's the only way you got to go at it.
Well said. The shot's good from McGee.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
And, Kevin, what's it feel like when you hear you're one of the most dominant players of this generation? In a generation of great players.
That's weird to hear because, you don't do anything by yourself.
Think of the names. Think of the names.
You know what? When you talk about stats and you talk about, numbers, you put them up against, previous and your peers, then yeah. But, you got to always give homage to coaching styles. You got to always give homage to organizations, other players. Players make this league. This is not something you do by yourself. You come in here, you put your work in, but the camaraderie and the energy that you're able to get, the friendships, the bonds you're able to get in this. Now you have to give it to your teammates and your brothers that have helped you on the way.
You've always deferred. You've always said, yeah, thank you, but listen, look at this guy. Look at this coach.
It is, man. Seriously, man. I won MVP in 04, and it was more about the guys that I was playing with and our connection more than the award. I was kind of the symbol and the example of that team put together, and I hope that I was able to always be, the example of. I hope that I was able to always, have those guys to be proud of, what we all accomplished that year, because one person just don't come into that and do that. That's a team.
And KG, you've talked about the players who influenced you. It must help to have that inspiration from other great players.
So I look at trying to find
a compass or a roadmap.
Something.
Yeah.
And Chris Webber right away. As soon as I saw high school footage of him, I saw a tape of him and Big Dog playing each other in a dark gym in Chicago. They were just dunking on each other. And it was this classic tape. You know, this is a real story. And I resonated with Webber ever since. And, you know, he didn't really shoot a lot of jumpers. He was through. He was powerful. And I mixed it, you know, obviously took pieces of that. And they were able to, you know, obviously put it into my own game. But he was my inspiration.
That's a great story.
See, Webb knows that. I told him that when I first met Webb, I was starstruck. Him and Michael Jordan and Shaq a little bit, right? Because Shaq was like, home. Like, Shaq.
He's like that house you were
inside
talking
the house. Go home, look inside the house. It's like looking at Shaq, right? Shaq to Diesel, right? But seriously, I was starstruck, and I was like, holy snap. And then, you know, he scored, and I had to really come out of there really fast. And after that, I think the very next year, I blocked the shot and said something. He was like, oh, we're talking? Yeah. But since then, we've always had an understanding. We've always went in each other's neck, and we understood what it was. But, yeah, Chris Webber was a huge inspiration in my progression.
Love that. And Teague's got the ball here for Minnesota, trailing by 2. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns has said he wants to be considered the best player in the league. He's got the offensive game, the versatility, the length, the mobility. Let's see what happens.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. One of the most high-powered scorers in the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, everyone has to get some of the sugar, you know, so.
Well, when you're attracting, Greg, all that defensive attention, it creates opportunities for your teammates.
And Towns wants to win big. To do that, though, it's not enough to get numbers. You've got to make your teammates better as well.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I mean, so far that they're not settling for outside shots, really attacking the paint.
I think that's what you've got to do, right? If the looks on the interior are there, you have got to attack.
Down low, it's Jang in town. Teague out there with Jones, and it's Dang in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Kev, talk about the characteristics needed to be a winner in this league.
Appetite. How much do you want this? Can you push through that pain right there? Are you going to dive on the floor? You're going to do the small things. You know, are you going to double down? Are you going to be in the spot where you're supposed to when you're supposed to be there? You know my bads. You know, all this goes into winning. And then you need a little luck. You do. And you need an appetite. You need 15 guys that's willing to push through anything at any moment. That's the difficult part of winning. On the same page, all 15 thinking the same thing.
That sounds daunting.
Listen, people think that, oh man, why can't you have 15? Because it's 15 guys thinking 15 totally different things. And that's the difficult part of being a coach. That's what I'm saying. Being a coach is one of the hardest things to be, because you got to take 15 perspectives and get them all on one end and then go for it with the same velocity like you want it to. It's frustrating.
Jones finds Teague. 6 to shoot. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Neither team wants to give an inch. This is fun. Both teams trying desperately to seize the momentum.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. And Kevin, terrific footwork. So critical for an elite big man to be great. It's like you can't be that big and that good and not have good footwork, right?
You know what? Part of being that good is that you have, good footwork.
Yes.
A lot of the counters, a lot of the post work, you're opening up, you having to use the backboard. That's a certain way you got to open up to be able to get that shot off. If you're left-handed, you got to be able to do it both ways. It's very complex, but footwork is a big part of it. You have to have it. It's impeccable, and the ones that don't have it struggle.
Here's Gibson, and it's off the back rim, no good for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And Kuzma slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Jones kicks to Rose. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the basket by Jones.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now the pass to McGee. Here's Bullock. Jang defending. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And to look down at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Timberwolves.
And you can see how important those inside baskets are. This is a team that loves to work the ball inside, whether the entry pass or off of a drive. They like to feed on those high percentage looks.
Pass to Rose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now the Lakers on the break. The finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Kevin, it's not enough that you've got to manage a career which demands so much time and so much your mental and physical being. But then managing a marriage, managing having a family while you're playing. That's a balancing act that not a lot of guys can pull off, but you have.
No, you have a professional life and then you have a personal life. I like to think that basketball is obviously my profession. I love to play. It has a business component to it that you got to obviously get some attention to. But when it comes to being personal, your family, your friends, you have to separate the two. I was learned very early in my early career that never bring basketball home, leave it on the court. One of the things I struggled with was losing and being able to leave it on the court.
That would have been tough for you in particular.
I'm just telling you, my first 5-6 years, I can honestly say, I've lost relationships, and the fact that I couldn't leave certain things on the floor.
Right.
I wasn't really good with that as a young man, and it cost me some cool relationships. But I like to think that I learned from that. I like to think that I've applied the things that I've learned, and I was able to separate the two, which is very important. Got to have a distinction between the two.
Inside, it's stolen by Sharks. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 6 points for Lonzo Ball.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
KG, I wanted to give you a special thanks for joining us, helping us with the call tonight. You always have a seat at this table to broadcast any of our games.
Oh, man, thank you, man. I appreciate you letting me come through, man. It was an honor, man, seriously.
We'll do it again soon.
Let me know, man.
That's KG. That's the great Kevin Garnett. And always a special occasion to have KG with us, Doris, a guy who really brings it every time we speak with him.
Well, his enthusiasm is contagious. This guy is a leader on and off the court. There's a vibrancy, a joy that he brings that was key to his success as a player and how fun as a broadcaster.
McGee, again the Lakers. Timberwolves trail by 5. Wiggins passes to Rose. And here's Jang. Back to Rose. Pass to Wiggins. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Timberwolves shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Towns finds Dang. Teague with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Towns wide open. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, they leave an area of the floor totally unprotected, and he lets it go to waste.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. You know, focus on getting back, guarding your man. And I think he's real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just... LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and 7 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that does it for our halftime show.
The buildings of downtown Minneapolis all lit up on this lovely evening. Welcome back, everyone, to the Twin Cities. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up for creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. All out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's James in at the small forward. Locker room presence, one of the aspects that gets overlooked by fans, but Doris, not by coaches. And there are some players who have that presence.
You know what, Kevin? And this can take the shape of a lot of different things. So one guy that comes to mind is Sean Livingston. Always calm, always about team. Thaddeus Young is not a name necessarily that is at the top of everybody's best player list, but anyone who's ever coached Thad Young believes in his ability to affect positively a locker room. Then you have those guys who maybe are going to challenge you a little bit more, but ultimately are good for the team. And I would cite Draymond Green, who will call out a teammate if necessary, push them to greater heights. You need both kinds, I think, Kevin, in your locker room.
And unfortunately, injuries will always be the concern with Derrick Rose. He still loves the game of basketball, knows he is limited compared to what he once was. Amazing with all he's fought through, he can still perform at such a high level.
Well, Taj Gibson, a terrific athlete, easily gets off the floor to finish with authority.
Ingram dishes to McGee. Passes to Kuzma. Count that one. Kuzma's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And there's the pass to Covington. pulls up. High post. No good on that one. And the Lakers take it the other way.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here's Rose outside. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Wiggins. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. For three, Ingram. Minnesota with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. For three, Covington. No good that time. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Kuzma, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Doris, the wall is a lot of promise, but how do they deliver?
I think Tom Thibodeau says it best, Kevin. It's the little things. The magic is actually in the work you put in every day. No shortcuts, no easy way out. There's a price to be paid for winning in the NBA.
Jones looking for an opening. He kicks it to Towns. Left side, Gibson. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Timberwolves look good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism. But maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
Jones against Ball. Second chance effort. Shot is good in the Los Angeles lead. Cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gibson.
Well, Taj Gibson has built his NBA game on his ability to rebound the basketball consistently. What a great nose for it he has.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Outside, Jones. The offensive rebound. Goes up again, and it's laid in by Gibson. Gibson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low-post scoring. That's nicely done.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
To the inside. And the dunk by Rose.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's rising to the occasion as you're trying to keep pace on the scoreboard.
Minnesota making some changes. Sharch is checked in for Gibson. Dang comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Teagan for Tyus Jones. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mike Muscala is checked in for LeBron. And Stevenson comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Hart. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Rose looking around, kicks it to T. Stevenson against Towns. And Towns throws it down.
How are you supposed to stop that? For his size, Towns is so difficult to keep in front.
And here's Stevenson for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Rose. Outside Towns. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Rondo. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Outside T, and the top of the key, Towns. Outside Rose. Here's Dang. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
Hart. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Hart's got 5.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
T kicks to Rose. Here's Sharch. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pitch.
You simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Rondo's shot is off.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Rose, good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Lakers leading by 6. Stevenson inside the three-point line. That misses off the backboard. Outside Rose. Pass to Towns. Over Muscala. And the miss. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Teague is at the point with Wiggins at the 2. Down low, it's Jang in town. And it's Sharch in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Got that one up quick.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's T. Higgins outside. Softly drops in the floater.
Defense on his heels right now. Wiggins makes an adjustment, pulls up for the soft floater.
This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
From the baseline. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
The mid-range game of Jeff Teague is on point. Doing work, sir.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick back in 14. Great bloodlines, the son of pro athletes. The game just seems to come easy to him.
Minnesota making some changes. Gibson comes in for Towns. Robert Covington subbed in for Dario Saric. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron, he's checked in for Hart. Ingram comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. Really is fired up about this game.
You know, Greg, the game comes so easy to Wiggins, but some say he needs to be more assertive, more aggressive. Do you see that?
I mean, high expectations for a player that was taken first overall. The length and athleticism should enable him to impact the game in so many ways, but you know, his motor doesn't.
Damn! Bust them threes, boy.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half too.
Here's McGee. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 3. Teague, the pass to Jang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Gorgie Jang, the 21st pick in 2013 out of Louisville. He's more than lived up to that selection.
Well, let's remember, this is a national champion we're talking about. The Louisville Cardinals won it with him anchoring them defensively. He's also shown a nice shooting touch in the mid-range game in the professional leagues. But I think it's his defense that still remains the strength of his game.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Good on the triple.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
Teague surveying the D. Here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Gibson unafraid in a big moment. What a big-time delivery.
Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Ball. A three-pointer, no good. And Teague's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A 2-point game. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. LeBron dishes the ball. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a foul called on Minnesota.
And ball size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
Towns is checked in for Minnesota. Rose comes in for Teague. Here's Rose. Can't tie it up as that one misses. LA's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
Rose kicks to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lakers leading by 4. And here's Ingram from the arc. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Rose finds Towns. Shoots from 14. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Now Kuzma. Over Gibson. Kuzma can't get it to go. 124 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Towns. Looking to get open is Gibson. And he gets it back. Back to Wiggins. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Fires it up. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves trail. He feeds it to Gibson. Yes!
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
Puts it up from 15. Against Ball. Here's Towns. Feeds to Gibson. Covington in the corner. The Timberwolves working the ball around to take the lead. Tries again. It's good.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fellow right there. Carl Anthony Towns.
And it's still within reach.
Maybe, but they've got to score every time they touch the ball.
And that's an intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
He had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
What I'm talking about,
So
right?
he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carl Anthony Towns.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-point.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just eat the 3 if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
Get back here.
That's whack.
Don't let poop. It's not funny. Go do something with your stinking ass. I don't want to smell that. If it's the motherfucking thing, take it off, find another, we'll wrap it in a blanket. I want to smell arms just because you felt like that motherfucker keeps you warm. You're not supposed to wear the motherfucking thing. How long you had that t-shirt on?